Unforgiveness is like a parasite. Like a parasite in your eye meant to impair your sight, making sure that you'll never see eternal paradise. A parasite. Compared to Christ, I can't seem to get rid of this mosquito called unforgiveness. It sucks my blood and infects me with disease. My malaria levels are high. Fever strikes with ease. It's constantly buzzing in my ear, reminding me that I don't have to hold on to anything in this life except for a grudge. Yeah, a grudge. I mean, I'm only human. And I get angry too, and once in a while my anger burns like clay in a fiery furnace, but still I'm gonna pray for the potter to shape me and mold me into his image when my heart is already hardened into a statue of unforgiveness. But it's okay. The Lord is still working on me. So I'm just gonna keep my heart behind bars. What's the difference between a rib cage and a prison cell? They're both holding someone hostage. When will I release this convict? When will I respond to conviction? I am the Pharaoh to the Moses of my heart. I just can't seem to let these people go, and now I'm plagued with a parasite. And it looks like this parasite brought some friends. If everyone could please welcome pettiness, pride, and pornography. Now you might be wondering what the third friend is doing there, but he just saw a sign above my heart that read, "All sin is welcome," and walked right through completely unnoticed because I refuse to acknowledge the unforgiveness in my heart. Forgive and forget, they say. Just move on, they say. Well, that's easy for them to say. They never felt my pain. That's like putting band-aids over broken bones. They never had to find words to communicate the kind of hurts that can't be put in words. They never had to walk barefoot, bleeding over shattered glass of my heart break. Of course, it's easy for them to say. Of course, it's easy for them to forgive, but I just can't. God said he would never let me go. Well, that's the same thing Rose said to Jack in Titanic, and then she let him go. So excuse me if I also have trust issues. People aren't exactly who they say they are. I find it hard to even trust God. A just God, his judgment is fair. His forgiveness knows no end because he's just God. But I'm afraid he's gonna leave me just like the rest of them. But believe me, I know he's not like the rest of them. But every time I try to forgive, memories play back in my head, projected onto a big screen, a real cinema. This parasite multiplies my anger, magnified. I could have done something better. I could have said something more clever. Don't tell me I'm overreacting when these actors in my head play so well. It's like it's happening all over again. This movie looks like it will never end. Because I keep rewinding when I should be repenting, because I know what I need to do. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. Let me give you a little science lesson. A parasite feeds off its host, robbing it of nutrients, eating away at its life, a slow death. But if you get it removed, you will be restored back to life, and the parasite will die. It will be no more. Now let me give you a life lesson that I learned from the giver of life. The spirit of unforgiveness feeds off its host, robbing you of nutrients, eating away at your life, a slow death. But if you allow him to get it removed, you will be restored back to life, and the parasite will die. Unforgiveness will be no more. Amen.